Now we're in the kitchen with Chef David Jones. He's from the Arbors at Port Warwick, and he's making a dish called Southern Comfort. And it smells super good in the studio, so let's get started. What are we going to do, David? And great to see you.
Oh, it's good seeing you, and
Thank you.
welcome back.
Thank you very much.
I feel like I'm a permanent guest here.
Yes, because you were telling me prior to the show you've been on how many times?
Over 30.
Over 30. You do
Yeah.
such a good job. So
Yeah.
what's today's plan?
This is a dish that I was a little tired of cooking chicken all the time.
Right.
And I had to think of something different.
Okay.
So I started thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. Then I said, okay, I've got it. Start with fried green tomatoes.
That's very Southern.
Which I have here.
Yep.
We're going to saute chicken and put it on top of those fried green tomatoes.
Oh.
And then I'm going to warm the pimento cheese, put it over top, and sprinkle it with bacon.
This is Southern with a twist.
Yeah.
The other night, my daughter said that we kind of have theme nights, and she said that she wanted to have country food. I said, you want to have country food? What is country food? I said, oh, wait, you mean Southern. So the next time we have Southern, I need to do something like this. So what are you using as your batter for your green tomatoes?
These have been pre-breaded. It's usually a cornmeal base.
Yep.
What I'm doing here is I'm just re-dredging them in a light flour mixture.
And what did you season? What's in there with it?
In the flour?
Yes.
Just dried parsley.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, just for a little bit of color.
Now, is it difficult to find green tomatoes? I see them every now and again, but not regularly.
Well, in grocery stores, it's kind of hard to find
Yeah.
them because they're not in the business of selling them. But you can fry a firm red tomato too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be green.
Okay.
Yeah.
Similar taste?
Yep.
Okay.
And with the chicken, I'm going to season it first. I always talk about seasoning food before you cook it and while you're cooking it.
And what are you using?
This is a salt and pepper mixture.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Now, were you in on the discussion about chicken to wash or not to wash?
Was I here for that?
Just in general.
Some people get a little crazy about it. I mean, I generally don't. If it smells nice and fresh when you open the box that you're serving it out
Yeah.
of. But if it's not seeming like it's fresh, then I probably would.
Yeah, I would think.
But I've never had that instance.
I tend to do it, but I guess there's been discussion about it because of the cleanliness of surfaces and nearby things.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But
Just
anyway,
put it in the sink and do it.
there you go. That's right. And
You know?
and now with your chicken, so you don't beat it down in any fashion. You stick it right in.
You can. That would just make it cook super quick,
fast.
and it would make it huge. So you don't have to do that, but the process I do is I'll cook it, I'll flip it over, cook it a little bit more, and then I finish it in the oven.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So that way you don't have to stand here and worry about it burning. The oven is kind of like a very forgiving heat source.
Yep. And
Yeah.
I prefer to cook thighs. Would that work in this
Oh,
instance
sure.
for this? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Sure would. Not only that, but thighs are generally less expensive.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah, you're right. They are. I just wondered if it would set properly like you're going to do
Oh
with
no,
these
they're
thighs.
and
Good.
not only that, but thighs are juicier, and there's a lot to love about them. But
Yeah, and do the folks at the Arbors, do they enjoy this dish? I would imagine it's a hit.
oh yeah, we had this on the menu over the summer, and it was quite a hit.
Oh.
Yeah, and another thing I like to do with this, instead of with fried green tomatoes, is I'm a big fan of Hanover tomatoes.
Okay.
And slice those raw and just put those on the plate and put the chicken on top that way. And you get a little bit different taste, but it's very fresh.
That feels more summery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. And turn that off because those are pretty much done.
You guys look, and are you from here? Because you're well versed on all these southern dishes.
Well, I was born and raised in Norfolk.
Okay.
Went to Norview. Go Pilots. And I moved to Williamsburg to start the apprenticeship for become a chef in 1988.
Oh, okay.
So I've been doing this 32 years.
I would say you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Well,
And my mother was a country cook too, so.
so you have a lot of southern dishes up your sleeve.
Oh yeah.
I would imagine. All right. Well, when we come back, we'll finish up.
Yes.
All right. This
Yep.
looks awesome so
Yep.
far, of course. And now we're going to head over to see Simone.
Okay, great.
We are back in the kitchen this morning with Chef David Jones from the Arbors at Port Warwick, and he's making a delicious dish that he calls Southern Comfort, involving chicken, green tomatoes. And what did you do while we were away?
Well, I put the chicken in the oven to finish cooking.
Okay.
I warmed the cream cheese up because I wanted it to be sure to melt.
The pimento cheese?
Pimento cheese, yes.
Gotcha.
And you could set this in a warm spot. It'd be fine. Some people like it cold. I'd prefer it to be part of the dish, so I'd want it warm. So I warmed it up a little bit.
Yeah, for this. Now, we were talking a minute ago about pimento cheese. What is in it?
Well, there's many different types of pimento cheese that you can buy that's pre-made, but you can make this yourself too, because it's cream cheese, mayonnaise, shredded cheese, and diced pimentos. And then you can flavor it any way you want to, like Worcestershire and Tabasco. Some people like it spicy, some don't.
Yeah, I prefer to make it, but this is an excellent addition to your dish.
Right.
And so for the residents, is this how you would serve it?
Yes.
All right.
Well, usually it would be served with fresh vegetables and whatever our starch of the day would be. But a lot of times when I've run this as a special, I would serve it with corn pudding or spoon bread or something like that.
How very Southern of you.
A little more Southern, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what I've done with the green tomatoes is I've fried them, I've drained them over here on the towels to get some of the grease off of it. Usually it's one chicken breast per serving too, because this is a very filling dish, as I was explaining to you, that you don't have to have any sides with it, because you can have like a salad with it or something like that, because it's, as I said, very filling.
Yeah, there's a lot to it.
Right. So I'll top it with the pimento cheese.
Bacon.
A little bit more, right?
That is hearty.
And then some green onions, because, as I've said many times on here, I like them.
Yes. Yeah. No, that's great. Now, obviously, this one is a hit at the Arbors. For folks who don't know, explain how many people you feed and what some of their preferences are.
We serve about between 100. Well, it depends. Because a lot of times we have like a lot of lunch functions. Like today, we have a group of 13 that we're serving, and on top of our regular lunch, and it could vary between 100 to 150 just any given day.
Really?
Yeah.
So you wind up cooking for a lot of people sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, do events come from the outside into the Arbors?
Yes, they do.
I was going to say it's wonderful.
We do. The Lions Club comes to the Arbors. They have dinners at the Arbors Club very often. Kiwanis clubs have been there many times. Anything that I tell people the Arbors is like a hotel.
That's how I envision it. Yeah.
Because we cater, we do buffets, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you can pay and have your event there, and
Yes.
it's a great idea. And
Yep.
then you serve the food.
Well, I personally, I won't serve it.
You make it.
I'll be involved
You
in
make
it.
it. That's not what I mean. You're in
Right.
charge.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's a community of about how many folks?
As I said, about 100.
Oh, so that's how many?
Yeah,
Okay.
about 100. We have 3 floors. It's nestled right in Port Warwick, and it's directly across from a very big green square where they have the summer concerts.
Yeah.
The art festival will be right out there, right out there, front back door, should I say? That's the back door.
There's a lot going on in that
Yeah.
area. So what's on the menu for tonight? Do you know yet?
I'm trying to. Oh, Swedish meatballs.
Oh.
Yes.
Very nice.
Tonight's comfort food night. So, yeah.
How far ahead do you plan?
Sometimes a couple of weeks, sometimes a week, sometimes a day. Just depends on how busy I am.
It depends on your.
Yeah,
your,
I like to be prepared, and I don't like waiting for a truck.
And as we move into colder weather, do you make a lot more comfort food and soups and things like that?
Oh yeah, soup is one of my all-time favorite things to make, and it's what led me to become a chef.
Really?
Yeah,
When your favorite soup is?
it's impossible.
Oh,
So
come on.
can't do it.
Can't do it. All right. Well, this is a delicious dish that it appears as though this is something we could actually do at home too.
Yes, it just takes a little bit of planning. Just think ahead and get all your ingredients together before you start cooking. Don't do it as you're cooking.
Yep. And you can substitute those green tomatoes with firm red.
Sure you can.
Great.
Or you can just do just ripe tomatoes on there. You could put, I don't know, you could put it right on top of the, if you were doing spoon bread, you could serve right on top of spoon bread. You could serve it with grits. You could serve it with
It's endless.
roasted potatoes.
Absolutely.
You could, anything.
Well, the next time we have country night, I might be doing this.
Okay.
And I'll dedicate it to you.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Great.
Call the Arbors at Port Warwick so that you can set up a tour and taste one of Chef David's great meals. You can see he's awesome that he prepares for the residents. The number is 757-814-4432 or visit thearbors at portwarwick.com.